Okay, we're back and on the play. Seem to be on the play a lot lately. Ooh. Yeah. Just this hand is not good. I'm just not sure if 6 is better than this. I'm gonna keep it. I usually like to keep. We don't really know anything about our opponent's deck. Didn't watch any replays or whatever. If we're playing against like Cloud Post, this is basically a 0 card hand. But we will see. If we're playing against Infect, this hand is quite good. So I think the plan is to lead with Terramorphic fetching Swamp. So if we draw Sign in Blood, we can play it. On turn 2, we can play anything else. Yeah, this hand can't actually beat very much. It probably should have been a mulligan. I hate mulliganing in a 24 land deck or whatever it is, 24-25 land deck. I mean, the odds at that point that you will have to keep a looser 2-lander are pretty high. Don't know where our opponent is. We'll give him a minute though. Okay, our opponent is back. He's mulliganed to 5, which makes our hand slightly better. Although, if he's a Cloud Post deck, I don't think we're gonna be able, like, this hand can't really punish him for, no matter what his deck is. This hand can't really punish him for his mulligan. Ooh, Affinity. Okay, Affinity we can tangle with this hand. Not. Ooh. What was that? Computer is crazy. Alright. Yeah, that's what I figured we'd draw. But we have 2 removal spells and a 5-drop. And a couple of draw steps where we could potentially make something happen, but hopefully he doesn't just, you know, drop a bunch of Mirror Enforcers and a couple Thought Casts and get way ahead of us. Affinity is actually a pretty bad matchup, so if we can steal game 1 here on the base of... Ooh, is this a Carapace Forger? Yeah, I'll be happy to get rid of that with a Lightning Bolt while it is not metal crafted. Sure, I'll Sign in Blood. Hopefully drawing us into, yeah, there's some 3-drops. So we can do 3-drop, then attack, then Shinobi, and hopefully just be way ahead. Disciple of the Vault, Springleaf Drum. So no ATOG yet. Maybe we should just pick off the Disciple. No, I'm not going to worry about the Disciple. We can always terminate it later, and I think if he had ATOG, he would have played it, so it's more important that we play Chittering Rats and keep him from drawing into fresh cards. Like, I suppose he could have a Mirror Enforcer, and that would... Oh, he's going to blast our guy? Well, there you go. So the Shinobi plan would have been pretty awful. Yeah, as much as it hurts me to do so, I think we're just going to have to ignore the Disciple and save our Terminate for an ATOG. Pretty sure he can cast almost anything he draws with what he's got over there, so we really just need to hurry it along. Well, that was a good draw. Let's not waste time. We'll pick that man off. It makes his Springleaf Drums a lot worse. Which is kind of nice. Get our Rager on. Even though the Shinobi isn't going to be that good against him, we're going to do it anyway because we can rebuy the Phyrexian Rager. Mirror Enforcer would draw out our Terminate here, but anything else I think we're just going to... What would he not play? The only thing I can think of that he would not play is Galvanic Blast. Oh, Frogmite? Okay. Let's offer the trade. So we'll get our Shinobi down. Does an extra damage and gets our Rager back. Now if he attacks, now he can't really attack or he'll get hit harder, and we can get another card off Phyrexian Rager to stay ahead. Hopefully he draws Rush of Knowledge and casts it. We can terminate his Frogmite in response and just get him. But now we're really playing in Christmas Land. We really want to hold on to this Terminate as long as possible. Chromatic Star, sure. Question is whether he wants to use it, and he does. Okay, Atog. Alright, let us Rager it up. Hopefully finding another Terminate or something of that nature. Even just another 3-drop. Ooh, Unearth, also very good. Not right now, but eventually we will find a Gitu Slinger, and it will be very good. So now I can attack with Shinobi, and he'll trade Frogmite for it. I really want to get him to go all in with the Atog. I don't think Shinobi's going to do us any more good. So I think we just bash. Yeah, he can take it. We're fine with that. We'll trade 3 for 2. We're not taking more than a point off the Atog, so. I'm not blocking. If he wants to cash in a bunch of artifacts, then he can. Yep. I think I'll take 3, but I'm not taking 5. Okay. Yep. You go as many as you want. Death to your man. Yeah, other than that, you can do whatever you want. Okay. I have no idea why he did that, but don't really care. I don't understand a lot of things that have happened so far in this tournament, so that'll just be one of them. Guess Verdict is actually pretty good because they don't have a lot of creatures. You do always get the worst creature, but even getting their worst creature is still pretty good a lot of the time. And Tendrils is fine as well. Could probably take out some of these Ravenous Rats. On the one hand, they don't really trade with anything, but on the other hand, they're usually the only thing fast enough to actually get you a card's worth of value. I'll go down to 3 and cut the Shinobi, and then cut one of the Crack Rats and go down to 2 Sign and Bloods. And the reason I do that is because you really don't want multiple Sign and Bloods, and you don't like. Normally, it's not a good idea to just trim 1 off a bunch of cards. Like, I get that that's generally not great sideboarding technique, but all these cards are fine as singles, but they're pretty bad in multiples. Like, you really don't want to chain Sign and Bloods together against an aggro deck. So that's my rationale, and I'm adding some life gain and some more removal, and we'll see how this goes.